Swadika, and welcome to be my guest. The program which brings you successful stories of entrepreneurs and organizations in both domestic and international arenas. I'm Sarosha Ratanapian. The government of Thailand is now focusing on the building of the sustainable tourism industry. And one way of doing so is to respond to Thailand 4.0 policy is to build a strong hotel and hospitality sector in Thailand. So in this episode of the program this week, let's learn more on the Horeca Asia Expo 2017 and also the opportunity for entrepreneurs in hotel and hospitality industry in order to respond to Thailand 4.0 policy. Currently, I am granted the opportunity with Khun Ladda Mongkon Chaiviwatt, the subcommittee of Thailand Exhibition Association. Swadika.
Swadika.
And it's my great honor to see you again and meet you again.
Yes.
And have you in my precious interview. So the first question that we would like to know is the special event that is going to happen in Thailand, at the Queen Sirikit Convention Center, that is Horeca Asia 2017. So could you tell us more about the objectives of this event?
Thank you very much. Basically, we organize this event. We would like to do, the first thing is create Thailand as a platform for tourism and kitchen of the world upon to the government policy of TAT and then the Prime Minister Office. And second, we want to create Thailand as a gateway and the connectivity of ASEAN tourism. And last one, that we want to create a platform for SME, especially for the starter in the Horeca business, to have a platform to networking and stay competitiveness among the international entrepreneurs that we are trying to invite them to come. As you know that nowadays for SME, they didn't have such platform to do it. So we want to create that. So this is the prime objective to create this event.
Okay. So what are the activities that participants can join?
Right now we are divided into 4 sectors, and especially for the first one is exhibition. Altogether we have more than 70 companies, more than 150 booths scattered around in Queen Sirikit. This is the one thing that they're showcasing all kinds of the product of the hotel supply, kitchen equipment related to restaurant, hotel, with the supplier and manufacturer in that. And by such things, they also showcasing the activity that they create the platform for. If you want to open the restaurant, what can you do it? And if you have a beverage business, and including the food, how can you have a food pairing in order to let in such a cuisine is very, very delicious for you. This is also have a showcase and teach you how to do it with liquor, with wine, and especially for a cocktail or even with the juice, right? And the other area for the showcasing, we also have what you call the design, SME hotel design, which we got the owner from Silpakorn University from the interior design with the dean, ex-dean in such a university to join with us. They will showcasing with the innovative design, especially for the boutique hotel and the resort. How can you do it with such the idea that related to your local preference that you can communicate with the community nearby. So talk about their languages, which is fabulous in the terms of the showcasing. And the other area in the third one is a conference and seminar workshop throughout 1 to 3, 4 days, which they try to teach all the SME and startup that if you would like to open the business, especially for hotel, what you're going to look, what is the platform, what is the fundamental that you have to think about it in order to think it over. One is the location, second is a target group, marketing, and then whom are you talking with, is the marketing related. How can you manage your hotel and with such an investment so that people with the feel, they will tell you what to do.
Okay.
Yeah. So this is some kinds of the what you call the atmosphere that they create. All the conference is free of charge, which is drawing the attention of the SME and startup that why don't you just come and then join with us.
Okay.
And last but not least is that they also have another what you call the business field trip, in which we have some example of the people within a limited space of 300 square meter, square wall, to build up such a big hotel, but in a very, the good design. How can you do it with such a 300 square wall, which they can earn more than 5 million per day? So they have some guru and then the case study for the people that they will teach you how to do it, and they can see their hotel, for example.
So who can be the potential participants of this event then?
It should be the owner of a hotel, restaurant, catering service. Second is the purchasing department. And the third is business development for the general manager that you want to sing for the what do you call the good new things, design, ambience, trend, everything that you have to capture. And on top of that, we also drawing the people from overseas for CRMB country to have a business matching. And the other area is that we also drawing the people from upcountry, like north, especially for the tourist attraction area, like Chiang Mai, Phuket, and then for the northern part and Samui, and then Pattaya, and then Chonburi area. That they have a tendency that they have an open hotel and restaurant and catering service, so that they can have something in mind to look at inside that. How does it look like for the trend of the food, for the trend of beverage, and for the trend of the hotel?
Okay, so about the trend of the hotel or the food or even, the things in the kitchen is not only a dream anymore, but then you can make it in reality. Just visit HoReCa Asia, 2017 here. Now, what is the expected outcome that you want, from this event?
I would say that this is an event which is not, we would like to spearhead the thinking of the startup and SME that if you don't have the concept to do anything, you can't. And throughout this exhibition, we also do the research that it comes out that SME lack of one, platform to network. Second, management skill. Third, marketing activity. They don't know how to do marketing. And the fourth is that knowledge of the trend and network of international level. So by that, we gather together for all the information from research and comes out to have this event. Even though the show is not that big, you are talking about 150, 160 booths, but it's full of content. And we still believe that if you want to survive and then sustain in this HoReCa business, you should have a concept idea to tell your client what to do and why you have to choose me to stay, or why you have to choose me to visit my restaurant and use my catering service, or even the coffee shop, right? If I don't differentiate myself, I can't sell anymore. And throughout, the charming thing is that how can you draw the people that they shopping online to draw them to come to the event? That sometimes you can't because of what? If you're shopping online, you don't have a face-to-face interaction. And second, online you cannot eat. You have to come to my restaurant. You should know that it's just like the experience that you can get through online, and the service that you can get in online. So that's why we try to create the ambience to let the people that to come, so that they spark the idea that if you think it differently and differentiate from yourself, you can sell, even though you just have being the starter or SME entrepreneur. So this is what the outcome that I would like to do it. And then later, for every year to do it, I also draw them to come to our, after the show, Expo, we also bringing them to the HoReCa Square in CWU Tower in Lachada Pisek, that they can have a food for thought for 365
Wow.
days over there.
Wow.
So that this is the consequences. After the expo, they can learn more.
Okay. So it's not about the shopping place where they can get the things that they
Yeah,
need, okay?
yeah.
But it's also a knowledge that they will get
knowledge base.
experiences as well, and that's a great keyword for Horeca people, business or entrepreneurs. But for now, it's time for a short break. Right back, we learn more on the trend of hospitality, hotel industry, and also tourism industry right now, not only in Thailand, but also maybe in Asia, okay, in this year, 2017. So please stay tuned and be my guest.
ASEAN Socio-Cultural Community. Due to reoccurring natural disasters in the ASEAN region, the ASEAN Committee on Disaster Management has become the main authority to coordinate emergency help during disasters. Moreover, there is background of cooperation in terms of environmental sustainability and restoration of natural forest land to reduce the impact of disasters. One vision, one identity, one community.
So welcome back to Be My Guest, and you're with me, Sarosha Ratanapian, and I'm still with Kulada Mongkon Chaiwiwat, the subcommittee of Thailand Exhibition Association. And you have done and actually elaborated the Horeca Asia Expo 2017. And that will be a very good event, okay, for all, especially those in the business, to come and enjoy and experience things for themselves. Now, another thing that I would like to know and explore more is the trend. Actually, it's the overview first of the hospitality, hotel industry, or even tourism industry in Asia. So how is it like right now?
I would say that Thailand was named as the best country for traveling, that we can get the, what you call, from American research, and then for the world record that we got ranking number 21st, for the ranking that we are the best country for travel. Ranking number 10 for business opened, ranking number 8 for heritage, and 6 for the place of the investment. And last but not least is that we are ranking number 4 for adventure and mover. So by that, this is a good sign for Tourism Authority of Thailand, especially for the tourism industry, that we got a very positive, what you call, perception throughout among international community. And by such, it means that we also can have a very good appeal to be the country that being the top destination in the world that the traveler love to visit among American traveler and including the rest of the world. And by such experiencing for the travel industry, Thailand also have the economic growth for the 2.8% per year. If that to be that possible is that throughout this ASEAN, we are ranking number 2 for the second largest, which means it's booming, especially for tourism, that you can see to the airport sector. This year, they got the record that we are reaching throughout the 6 airports in Thailand. The passenger reached 110 million last year, right? Or this year, right? It means that only the Don Mueang Airport, from the previous year, 2014, they can capture 18.4 million. Right now, it's already reached 30 million travelers in Don Mueang Airport, which is a very fast-moving, 20.4% increase. And by these 30 million, what they can do that? It's also break the record that Thailand got the fast-moving growth in terms of passenger increase every year throughout Asia Pacific. And we have to thank for China that they are the top spender in our country. They are ranking number 1, and last year ranking number 2 is Russia, and then United Nations. No, sorry, it's UK. But this year, it's turned out that it's almost 30 million China travelers come to Bangkok, Thailand. And with this, the amount of the tourists, they also can, spend a lot of money, especially for hotel, restaurant, and catering service. which means Horeca business is booming. And I got the record that from this year, they already have 5,500 rooms, which is available this year for the
Wow.
Chinese tour operator.
Ah.
And half of the the tourists nowadays, it is the independent tourists. And the charming thing is that when they are the independent tourists, 1 out of 5 they choose, they visit for business. So it's around 25% that they visit for the business visit, which Bangkok ranking number 1.
Wow.
And if they are the conference delegates, they choose, the location booking is 1 to 5. It means every 1 to 5, they choose the booking outside Bangkok.
I see.
Which shows that a huge opportunity for the hotel operator. If you are the one that can draw the attention of the Chinese people, you can win and you can sell because demand is lies ahead.
Okay.
And the supply they're gonna choose. Don't even talking about the price, because price they will come with the service. If you have a little bit, what do you call, price a little bit more expensive, but if you have a good service, I think that they're gonna choose you, or with good food for them, because Chinese love eating.
Okay.
So this is the statistic that we got from this year, that the number of the people that use our airport is increasing, 110 million already. For Don Mueang is 30 million, and Suvarnabhumi is 80 million.
Wow, okay.
So hotel also booming, but the area of the hotel which is booming is SME.
Okay.
Which is a highlight.
So small and medium enterprises, that mean they have more opportunity in
Yes,
this industry then.
Right,
Okay, so
right.
are there any evidences? So why SMEs, it's booming right now?
Because of what? Because if you're talking about the hotel industry, which is accounting for 527,000 million, 10% is chain hotel, 90% is SME. So if you count SME, it means they have less than 200 rooms per hotel.
Okay.
They count it as SME.
Okay.
So by such is that, so to the small group, big group, they can use it and scatter around to the upcountry area throughout 77 provinces. So all the chain hotel is located in Bangkok, and then for the tourist attraction provinces.
So by having said that, that means tourists have changing their behavior as well.
Yes,
Okay,
yes.
from big hotels to
To small
SME
hotel.
hotel.
To small
I
hotel
see.
that have identity,
I see.
that have design.
Okay, and this will come to the second question about the trend then of
Right.
the hotel and hospitality industry right now. So how is it?
How is it? Right now, the trend of the new hotel that start and build up, one is design, goes mainstream. Why? Whether the hotel is outer luxury or bare-bone budget hotel, all the clients, especially for the guests, they expect to see what? To look good and feel good. And having a good design hotel doesn't mean that you have to spend out of your pocket a lot of money. But the successful designer is the one that can use the money in the effective way by using the design. And once the design play a lot of role in this market, so it means that they have to do the research that if you want to construct or design one hotel, you should know your target group. Which group are you aiming at? And it fit it right, especially for lifestyle. Second, luxury that leaner and smarter. What does it mean? It means that you can look luxury, but doesn't mean that you have to spend more money. Exactly like experience is clearly winning over out of the material, that which is a kind of a touching for the luxury things that the consumer prefer. But on top of that, it means that to look luxury doesn't mean that don't have to be glided with gold to be deemed luxury.
Okay.
But you can look good to tell the story behind for your brand. You know that? To tell the story behind about your brand, why I have to use your brand. And then it should be fit, this is a key word, it should be fit with the local, environment and preference that you communicate with them.
I see,
So
okay.
that's why people choose. And the third is that it should be the smart hotel. Smart hotel concept, it means some hotel is full with technology, mainstreaming indoor, in-room entertainment. But the key word is concept. If you want to go smart, small but full of things, right?
Okay.
Last but not least is go everywhere. It means that the go everything, not everywhere. Go everything means the key concept is to be the place for the stranger when they come to visit your hotel, that they gather together everything, such as the Airbnb or Post hotel. So keyword is co-working space, co-living. So this is the
Okay.
trend of the hotel.
Wow, okay, so this trend has been a very modern trend that, for the hotels or hotel association in the past do not really actually, pay attention to.
Yeah.
And then it has been ignored. So good concept, good design, and also the things that can wow the audience and then the residents, okay, seems to be the new trend right now for
Right.
Horeca in business. Okay, but for now it's time for a short break, and we're right back. We'll learn more on the opportunity and also how participants or businesses can participate, okay, in the industry, and also the events or even the conferences or even seminars that you can join. So please stay tuned and be my guest.
ASEAN Political and Security Community. Prevent being deceived. Prevent being forced. Prevent being injured. The problem of human trafficking in children, women and labor has been increasingly severe. Thailand and the ASEAN Intergovernmental Commission on Human Rights are working together to get rid of these problems in order to be fully accepted by the international community. One vision, one identity, one community.
And welcome back to the program. You're watching Be My Guest, and I'm Sarosha Ratanapian. And throughout and according to the government's policy of Thailand 4.0 policy of Prime Minister Gerald Prayut Chan-o-cha, sustainable development in Horeca industry seems to be one of the key words. So through the THMA action. So how THMA reacts and also prepares Thailand for the sustainable development in hospitality industry?
We have been talked to the president of the THMA that they create the conference throughout our Horeca and Asia Expo that one program, they have 4 main points for the sustainability. One of that is a sustainability development for the future tourism of Thailand and ASEAN, which they will show for the Vision 2025 with the top speaker in the Tourism Authority of Thailand, that they used to be the ex-governor. And apart from the sustainability, they also gear forward for the role of the government to pay more attention in the green environment, which means the green hotel standard we have to be focused, otherwise we cannot survive in this environment that is full of so many pollution. And the third, the government also would like Thailand to be the gateway and connectivity of ASEAN tourism, which is also the key point that how can you cope yourself to be the gateway and the connectivity. So we also got a very good speaker to come, which is the deputy governor in the current Tourism Authority of Thailand. Last but not least is that by all means, in order to gear forward for a Thailand 4.0, you should have a design. So innovative, right, design, also the top issue that we have to pay more importance, that we got a best guru. They will tell you what to do, especially for the SME hotel, that how can you do it with such a very limited resource that generate more revenue in terms of the knowledge-based transfer, that people will tell you what to do with what do you call the professor in the university, that they do a lot of research, so they can pave you the way to do the right thing. So this is the top 4 topics that keep supporting, enhancing the Thailand 4.0 in our conference that's going to be taking place in July 13 in Queen Sirikit National Convention Center.
Ah, okay. Now, what about entrepreneurs in this business? So what are the activities or projects that they can participate and enjoy?
If you mention about the hotel entrepreneur, two things that they have to do it. One, if you want to join as a visitor, you come. You can see a lot of guru, consultant meeting you. And second is food for thought, that you are consuming and base knowledge, what they call knowledge transfer among the successful entrepreneurs that they have doing such kind of business. And last but not least is that you also can seeing throughout the award in which they gonna announce the THMA have the one event called SME Hotel Quality Service Award in that event. Why they have to do it? Because they want to encourage the small entrepreneur that throughout this is an achievement for them, because we don't let them know that I gonna evaluate you.
So it's a surprise.
Yeah, it's a surprise that, oh, I mean the one that been chosen for such kind of award, and then make them feel happy so that they can transfer all of this achievement to the new youngster, to the new startup and the new entrepreneur, that anything can be learned if you've got the heart to do, and then people will trying to teach you and help you to do such thing together.
Okay, so they can just walk in and explore all
Yes.
the new experiences, okay?
Right.
And also food for thought as well. So last but not least, any final notes for our viewers?
Just welcome all of you, especially for the people in hotel, restaurant, catering, cafe, in this business. Even though you are SME startup or you are not, just come and join with us in the Horeca Asia Expo, which is going to be held in July 12 till 14, Queen Sirikit National Convention Center.
Okay.
Welcome all of you to come, right? So that you can have a big surprise, and then the big things in terms of thinking that can differentiate your life.
Okay, so lessons are ready for you all, okay, to explore and experience for yourself. Okay, but for now it's time, okay, to say goodbye to you. Thank you very, very much for your time today.
Okay, thank
ขอบ
you
พระคุณค่ะ สวัสดีค่ะ Hotels and hospitality industry is on the upward trend, and THA member hotels spread in all regions in Thailand, and there are now over 550 hotels who are already members, who are operating for international and domestic tourists in 56 provinces in Thailand, and there are approximately 20 hotel projects under construction. Moreover, SME tourism and hotel entrepreneurs in Thailand shared more than 93% of the tourism industry in Thailand and employ over 650,000 staff all over the country. This thus has been a great opportunity for business in the sector to grow sustainably in both the domestic and international arenas. So last but not least, we are invited to join Horeca Asia Expo 2017 from 12 to 14 of July 2017 at Queen Sirikit National Convention Center. And that's all the time we have for BMagaz this week. Thank you very much for watching us and tuning in. For more information, you can log on to thainews.prd.go.th/en. And I'm Sarosha Ratanapian. Swadika.